Delcam for SolidWorks makes multi-positional machining quite easy with the 5-axis positioning module. The 5-axis positioning module allows you to create multiple setups on a part and allows your machine tool to index to each one of those positions so that more than one position can be machined on a part in a single clamping. It's more efficient and it's more accurate. The whole key to doing that in Delcam for SolidWorks is having the 5-axis positioning module and setting up your 5-axis indexing. If I edit the stock, you can see that I have a stock axis that I've created here. I can create one or use an existing SolidWorks coordinate system. And then I create my stock, and then I set up my indexing options, such as tool dominant or setup dominant, and what my NC code reference points are. Once the part is set up, it is very much like doing a regular 2 or 3D milling job. I create setups for each machining position, and then features for each setup. Creating the setups is quite important because you must create them in such a way that the machine can physically access those positions. You want to make sure you don't create a setup that is not reachable by your machine tool. So to do that, I'll create a setup on this face. And I'll use the pick point on this location right here. You can see that when I do my original face here, my Z is pointing away and X is pointing along this edge. So I want to make it a smooth transition from this setup to the next setup. I'll align my Z to this edge and reverse it. And I'll align X to this edge. So this ought to be able to swing around just 90 degrees, a nice efficient motion. Again, once the setup is created, the rest is just regular feature definition. New feature, from a feature, that cutout, and I'm finished. I can watch this run in a shaded simulation. And I can watch the wireframe simulation, where I can see the index moves and the Z clearances to make sure that there are no collisions and I have nice, efficient toolpath.